You have a brilliant idea, a strategy that could solve a major problem at work, or a pitch that could secure the funding you need. But when the moment arrives to share it, you find yourself frozen in place, completely paralyzed by the fear of failing. Your body actively betrays you. Minutes before you need to stand up and deliver a pitch, your hands begin to shake violently. Your heart pounds in your chest, and your mouth goes completely dry. Or maybe your reaction takes a different shape. You stare down a critical deadline, fully aware that delaying damages your career, yet you fall into a cycle of uncontrollable procrastination. Modern corporate culture looks at these reactions and applies a quick label. We are told we lack discipline, that we lack the courage to take risks, or that we simply suffer from poor emotional intelligence. But those labels misdiagnose the problem entirely. These reactions are not character flaws or personal weaknesses. You are actually experiencing the exact symptoms of a perfectly functioning, highly outdated biological machine. This cross-section reveals the brain's layered anatomy. Beneath the rational outer cortex lies an ancient architecture that dictates our behavior. Looking closely at the inner limbic system, we find the seat of our primate nature, the anterior cingulate cortex, or ACC. The ACC operates like a highly sensitive social security system. It constantly scans your environment for subtle cues of disapproval, judgment, or social rejection. For our earliest ancestors, existing within a tribe was the only defense against predators and starvation. Being cast out of the group meant certain death. Because of that ancient evolutionary wiring, the ACC processes a modern social threat, like delivering a bad pitch or suggesting a failed innovation, with the exact same biological intensity as a fatal physical injury. The exact moment you propose a risky idea, the thalamus detects a threat. It sends a rapid neural shortcut, completely bypassing the rational cortex to strike the amygdala directly. As the amygdala signals downward, the brain's panic button is slammed, making rational thought impossible. This initiates a massive physiological fallout. It triggers a reptilian fight-or-flight response, flooding your bloodstream with adrenaline. Your heart races to pump oxygen to your muscles so you can outrun a predator. Your mouth goes completely dry because your brain shuts down non-essential systems, like digestion, conserving energy for a physical fight. Those trembling hands and cycles of procrastination make sense now. Your ancient brain is successfully hijacking your body to save you from what it genuinely believes is the mortal threat of the tribe's judgment. If our hardware is evolutionarily fixed to panic at the thought of public judgment, you might wonder if we are doomed to be ruled by fear forever. The answer lies in a mechanism called neuroplasticity. You cannot sit in the safety of a private room and simply rationalize your way out of a deeply ingrained fear. Telling yourself to calm down does nothing to physically change those established neural pathways. The biological cure requires what psychologists call controlled exposure. The primitive brain does not learn from logic. It adapts through physical, lived action. To rewrite the code, you have to repeatedly expose yourself to the exact trigger that causes the panic. You have to stand up, pitch the idea, execute the disciplined innovation, and survive the moment without actually being cast out of the group. Through consistent physical repetition, you overwrite the old neural code, providing your amygdala undeniable proof that a microphone is not a saber-toothed tiger. In today's workplace, AI handles the data analysis, routine reporting, and technical summaries that used to be the primary markers of professional value. It is rapidly leveling the playing field for technical intelligence, but machines struggle to navigate the human moments that require genuine empathy, resolving a team conflict, coaching someone through burnout, or delivering difficult feedback in a way that builds trust rather than resentment. Psychologist Daniel Goleman explains that as AI takes over technical job skills, emotional intelligence becomes the primary way leaders stay relevant. He argues that these human connections are what truly keep a career resilient. When you use controlled exposure to retrain your ancient fear response, you reclaim the biological hardware needed to focus on these interpersonal tasks. Mastering the internal alarm system allows you to lead with the humanity that technology cannot replicate.